Eddie has called out some trades already. If you're not in them or you didn't get in them, well, I think it was EU, is it EU and GU Eddie called out that actually popped off. So yeah, if you haven't got in them already, then we'll try to find your re-entry. But if we can't find you one, then yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So first trade I want to talk about is let's just go into silver and I'll talk about the other trades that we was or that we already kind of caught already. So with silver right now, with the live trading session, this is what I'm potentially looking to catch if it can happen. Okay, if it can happen, this will be great. So with market structure and everything else, I'm actually liking this. Okay, because I would like it to come slightly lower before we go higher again. But the threat of that is this high. Okay, because we've already kind of taken out liquidity from the zone. I'm not going to go further back because I already know what's happened there. We've already taken out liquidity from that zone, broke above the high, came back. That was the pullback to then push it up again. Okay, so with that being said, I would have liked it to come back at least one more time, at least into this area or this before going up. But now this high becomes a threat. Okay, that high there becomes a threat for it to go further up. But with the DXY expected to kind of keep going up, I would like a fall down with kind of again silver, GU. We're already seeing it happen. GU, EU, gold, various things are falling down right now. AD, USD. So I would like this to keep falling down. So with that being said, with what we kind of see for Asia session highs and our lunchtime and coming into New York, blah blah blah. You guys know how the routine goes. With that being said, so what we've done already is taken out the Asia session, okay, for that high there. Okay, we're taking out the Asia session for why is it saying Monday? Okay, it's Tuesday today for sure, right? Okay, but yeah, we've taken out that Asia session high. Wait, let me just double click this. I don't know if my settings are wrong or something. I don't know why it's saying Monday. Asia session Tuesday. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not sure why it's saying Monday, but yeah, I'll look into that again. But anyway, so yeah, we've taken that Asia session high through there. Okay, and then as you can see, we kind of rolled over. Okay, we kind of started rolling over. Okay, through here. So we've taken out internal liquidity. Okay, again, internal liquidity and internal structure, leaving us with this 5 minute IPA. Okay, and this 5 minute supply. So obviously, I would prefer to sell from this IC if I can. Okay, that'll be the best possible entry. So again, if you're trading silver, if you trade silver, you already know that the spreads on it are going to be a little bit wild. Okay, due to yeah, just the way silver is. So if you're comfortable trading silver, again, you already know yeah, just the spreads are a bit wild. So that's why the stop loss and everything else is a bit bigger than what you usually find on various other pairs. But again, if you did want to sell this, okay, I would say for me personally, I'm not going to put a sell limit on it. Okay, for me personally, I don't want to put a sell limit on it just due to the high expectation I've already had here. Okay, I've already said in regards to that. So for me personally, I'm not going to set a sell limit here. I'd rather wait to see what happens. Okay, but for you guys that are busy or you're willing to take the risk and you need to get back to work or whatever else, if you did want to set a sell limit, okay, this will be the safest place to put it. Okay, if you did want to set a sell limit, this will be the safest place to put it. So entry, okay, and and I'll round this up as we always do. Okay, so entry and then stop. Again, we'll make that around 30 pips as well. Okay, but if you did want to sell this as a sell limit, okay, then your entry will be 22, 40, 760. Okay, so 22, 40, 760. That would be your entry. You can see it here as well. Okay, that would be your entry if you did want to put a sell limit for this one. For me, like I said, personally, I'm not going to put it. I'd rather wait just to see what's going to happen in that area. Okay, because I'm a bit threatened by that high right there, even though it's done exactly what we want it to do. Okay, where it's taken that Asia session high, great. We broke internal liquidity, great. But just due to the bigger time frame market structure, is one that I'm not too confident about. Okay, so for me personally, I'm not going to set a sell limit there. But for you guys that are, like I said, entry 22, 407, 60, 22, 407, 60, and then stop. You'll be looking at 22. Can I expand this? Why is it? All right, can I? This box doesn't get any bigger because the numbers is just hidden over there. All right, for stop loss, again, 22, 43, 7, 60. So that should give you a 30 pip stop. Okay, I might just read it off here now, innit? Because yeah. Okay, so you can see it there as well, 22.43, 760. So that should give you a 30 pip stop. And then you're looking to target this 5 minute demand right here. Okay, you're looking to target that 5 minute demand right there. That's the only trade right now that I see that I personally like. Okay, like I said, I'm not personally setting a sell in it. I'm just going to wait to see exactly what's going to happen in and around this area. But yeah, okay, and also on a 15-minute time frame. Okay, so you see where I put this IC, 5 IPA plus IC. So on a 5 minute, that's the best possible entry. But on a 15 minute, the picture changes a bit. Okay, so when we're seeing this on a 15 minute now, still very similar. Okay, but you can see this a little bit clearer now. So where we had our IPA before, that actually becomes an entry. Okay, so this IPA area could be very, very interesting because now we've got on a 5 minute an IPA zone, but on a 15 minute, we've got this institutional candle. Okay, so your entry might have to be here. Okay, but that's going to give you about 43, 45 pip stop. For me personally, I'm just going to wait to see what happens in and around the area when it does get there. Okay, but on a 15 minute, we see that very clearly. Okay, with market structure, it makes a lot of sense. Again, if we're taking our fib from this low to that high, again, you see where 89% lines up perfectly bang on with that candle. Okay, it's not bang on, but it's in our entry area. Okay, so when we're looking at that, okay, that's what I like to come down to. And then the overall picture and long-term thinking would be then to, again, continue with the market structure to the upside. Okay, continue with the market structure to the upside on a bigger time frame before we get another big fall. Okay, but just on this immediate time frame right now, that's something I'll be personally looking at, or I am looking at. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for that because that's looking like a decent trade that we can actually get. New York session is about to kick in. We're literally seeing all the signs that we like to see. We're taking that Asia session high. Okay, we've taken our Asia session high. Okay, and we expect to see the opposite of them coming for the low. And then we want to follow it up with the continuation for New York, but obviously flip this the other way around. So we see these things happening time and time again. And this is basically what we want to see. Just everything that I'm showing you right now, but just the opposite. Okay, just the opposite of everything that you're seeing there. So yeah, we'll see exactly how that plays out. And then coming down into this area, so that should give you about 400 pips. Okay, not a bad risk to reward ratio, right? Okay, so you got a 13-to-1 trade there. Okay, risk 30 pips to get 400 back. Not bad at all, right? So yeah, that's the only one I'm seeing for right now that I do personally like. And let me actually personally set my alert. So I'm not missing this myself when I'm looking at other stuff. Okay, and it's kind of coming in hot. Well, it looks like it wants to. What's the DXY doing? Is DXY tanking down? Yeah. Okay, so with the DXY floating there to come back to make a pullback because we've taken our Asia session low, taken our Asia session high, and now you're seeing this happen in the opposite direction. So the DXY would potentially want to pull back, which means for things like, again, if you did get into GU, you expect this to be happening where this is kind of retracing to go up. Again, like I said, if you guys already got into that, I put it into our chat box, right? I said currently 40 pips. Okay, for anyone that took it, move your stop to break even and let it ride. If not, just take partials. Okay, so yeah, that's the situation that's happening in GU right now. Okay, I would still expect this to come further down as we were speaking about on our live session market open yesterday. Okay, with our market open. So again, we was talking about this on the market open and I sent it into the group as well yesterday before market open, but I was talking about this 30-minute entry. So whoever did get in, then nice. If you didn't, then Eddie actually caught a nice 1 minute entry on this morning as well. So yeah, this is the entry. It triggered my sell limit. Okay, like I said, I was personally again, I didn't personally send the signal, but I sent the mark out. Okay, I didn't say, yeah, sell it here, put stop loss here, blah, 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 but I sent the mark out. Okay, so yeah, literally, it triggered me this morning at 6:30 when I was sleeping. Okay, we had 4 pip drawdown, and then so far, okay, we're floating about 37 pips right now. And overall, I'm just trying to get into here firstly. Okay, on that 15-minute demand, which gives us about 70 pips. And if we can complete this, then we'll be looking about 160 pips down into this IPA that again I broke down on our market open. Okay, I showed a bigger time frame on a daily just to show exactly why I'm looking at that area. Okay, Jay said a casual 400 pips. Okay, so yeah, again, this is what we do, right? So again, like I said, my personal trading style that I've been trading for 7 years is more a swing trading. Okay, I look for 200 to 300 pips per trade. Okay, but obviously coming into this community where people are more beginners and people don't have that much experience, not many people like to hold trades. So I've adapted my trading style to help you guys. Okay, so some trades that I take personally, I don't send them into the group because I know people panic after like 30 pips. Like they're like, oh my God, 30 pips, I need to close the trade. Okay, but for me, when I'm 150 pips up, 200 pips up, I'm like, yeah, casual. Okay, because I know the long-term goal. Okay, but some people don't like to hold trades for long. So I understand that, and that's why I adapted my trading style for when I'm teaching you guys. Okay, and like I said, for some people personally message me saying they want to do more swing trading, and again, I just need to find a way. And like I said, I don't want to create a whole new group for swing trading, but I'll find a way to incorporate that, or I'll just literally send it to the gold mine chat, and then we'll say, cool, for whoever's comfortable swing trading, here's a 200-300 pip move. Okay, so again, GBP USD is one of those. Okay, GBP USD is one of those where I'm thinking, cool, 160 pips, okay, is the long-term move. We've already done 30, 40. Okay, so whoever wants to take partials or close out on that, then you can. But right now, the overall goal is just to get down into this area right here. Okay, because again, we've got internal liquidity to take out. Okay, we've got internal liquidity to take out. We're including all of this. I'm not sure why this is like this. Or is it on a bigger time frame? I'm not sure exactly why I drew this, but anyway, you've got internal liquidity here to take out right here, leading into this IPA zone, and then this 15-minute candle. So again, I'm just holding this. First TP for me, 70 pips. Second TP is 160 down here. Okay, so I'm just holding this. But if anyone wants to re-enter, okay, if anyone wants to re-enter, I mean, I won't say there's really a best place or safest place right now. We're way back up here. Okay, and I don't want that to personally happen. So I'm not going to look at that for now. Okay, I don't want that to personally happen. Okay, for golds, another one that I caught very cheekily. Okay, very, very cheekily. So again, Manara actually called this out. Manara actually called this out. Manara's the one that drew my attention to it. Because I remember Eddie was doing a session this morning as well. Okay, I went to sleep. I woke back up. He was like 9 something. Okay, then I was like, cool, let me just see what's happening with the charts. And then I don't know, I just flipped to Manara. My notifications came up. Okay, I looked at that and I was like, it's telling me to enter here. I was like, it would have been nice if it was lower here. Okay, but I started thinking, this is on a 15-minute. I was like, what about the smaller time frame? Okay, I was thinking, what about the smaller time frame, right? So when Monaro called it out, I was thinking, cool, what's actually happening? So I flicked to the 5-minute and I saw all this nonsense happening. It was going up and down. But again, it's the key principles. The key principle was we've taken out the Asia session high. What's the next step? We should be looking to take out Asia session low. So I was like, cool, what's happening in between there and what can I do? Okay, and then from there, we see that candle specifically. I was like, you know what? Again, if you flip into the 1-minute time frame and things like that, again, you see the breaks, but I'm not going to flip to that right now. Okay, so we see the breaks over there, and I was like, yeah, nice pullback. If we're using our fib from that high to this low, again, look what area it pulls back into. Okay, but most importantly, that candle. Okay, so we tap into there again, 12 pip stop, and then again, me being ambitious. Okay, me being ambitious, another 175 pip move. But the main thing is just to take out this low right here. Okay, that's the main thing, just to take out this low right here. So about 105 pips. That's what I was technically looking for. So again, it hasn't quite taken out that low yet, but as we speak, so we dropped down about 78 pips. Okay, and then yeah, now flowing about 35 pips. Okay, so
Still working.
What the hell's going on?
I didn't get that.
My Siri, my Siri's talking to me. All right.
I'm not sure I understand.
Let's take away Siri. All right, cool. So yeah, that was the overall move I'm looking for personally. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, it's coming back up. Why? Because the DXY is starting to tank down. Okay, so which means again, we see the same thing with GU, see the same thing with EU, whatever EU is. Okay, EU done its thing. Yeah, so from this entry, I think I'm not sure exactly what Eddie called it, but yeah, we've done exactly that. We took out Asia session high, then came for the lows. So yeah, we've done exactly that already, and that's done. So yeah, that's basically the trades that we've basically put today already. Okay, simple as that. And then yeah, now what I'm looking for is this specific silver trades to actually take. So we're just gonna wait to see what actually happens with that, and then we'll go in. So can anyone enter the market? I'm new. If you're new, then go through the ECA Academy first so you actually understand how to take a trade. That'll be the first step. And then from there, once you know how to take a trade, you understand exactly why we're taking trades. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. All right. So yeah. What else is in the chat box? So limit silver, I already said that. All right, cool. So yeah, there's not much questions really. There's not really much happening right now as well. Okay, again, this silver trade is going to be the best thing we're going to be looking for. So yeah, 5-minute IC. If not, put a sell limit like I already said at 407.60, and then stop loss just above, and then kind of wait for that to happen. And I actually didn't check if there was actually news today. Is there news today? Did anyone check already? But Who knows? Maybe that might impact things a little bit. Nah, we're all good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't actually check before, but yeah, nothing's really happening. So yeah, we're all good. So yeah, this price action, if it does come in, it shouldn't be anything crazy, like spiking up and down. It should just be straightforward. What's the figures to tap into as I missed it driving, so I couldn't really see. So figures, specifically, if you wanted to put a sell limit on it, I said I'm not personally putting a sell limit. Okay, but if you wanted to, okay, if you're too busy driving or whatever, also at work, okay, so entry price would be 22, 407.60. Okay, you know what? Let me just put this on the chat box. Where's my chat box? Okay, cool. Let me just put that. So entry, okay, and then we've got stop loss. Let me differentiate this stop loss. And then my TP is about 400 pips down. So TP, I mean, you can put it as 400 pips, but I'll obviously close it when you're comfortable. So profit. Okay, so just close this when you're more comfortable with whatever you're making. I know again, some people struggle to hold trades. Okay, and then TP be 400 pips. Yeah, that's on silver. That's on silver. So again, if you've never traded silver before, you have to be aware of the spreads and aware that your stock might be a little bit bigger. But again, I mean, there's no easy way to say it. If you've never traded silver before, I'll say use usually half of the lot size you would usually use just to understand the feeling of it. Okay. If you have traded silver before, then you already understand your spreads and understand the lot size that you should be using. Okay. So yeah, just be mindful of that. If this is your first time trading silver, then I would definitely advise that you just use half of the lot size that you would usually use. And then yeah, just let it play from there. But yeah, that's the move. And that's the only thing I'm really looking at for today. Everything else is not looking, I mean, it's either already happened or it's not looking that great to me. Okay, so silver is the only thing right now that I'm like, yeah, great. And like I said, with gold, Manara already called it, and then Manara also called a oil trade that I missed. That was very good. I mean, look at that entry. Okay, that entry was sweet, and right now we could have still been riding this. Okay, that entry was definitely sweet. I mean, straight into our IC candle. Okay, I had a 30-point stop. Okay, he's only saying they should have a 50 point TP. But as you already know, what we already do, we look for the IPAs and we look for the demand candle. So right now it's heading towards 160, 170 points. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at right now. So this trade here was sweet, but I didn't catch it. I looked at it after. I was like, oh damn, that was a nice trade. But Manara actually called this out for us. Okay, that was literally so sweet. Like everything you want to see. Okay, literally break a structure through here, IC candle, pull back, like everything. Okay, literally everything. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't see that in time. But yeah, we definitely caught this gold one. That was good. Okay, so yeah, that's all I really have to share for today, guys. Everything else is kind of wishy-washy. Nothing's really happening too much. Again, GU has already caught it. I'm just gonna look to hold it into this 15-minute candle through here. Okay, and then potentially lower as well. Okay, so yeah, those are the trades for today, guys. That's literally what I've got to share. Everything else is looking a bit dead to me. Okay, so yeah, but was there any last questions before we close out the session? Um, XAG USD, yeah, that's the thing for silver. XAG USD. Okay, gold is XAU, so silver is XAG USD. Okay, so yeah, Darren, I hope that was your question. Yeah. All right. So yeah, those are the trades. Okay. Like I said, if you got into GU that I sent out yesterday, okay, we're floating about 37, 40 pips. Feel free to move your stop loss into profit. Or if not, just close out or just literally, like I would say, some people, because for you, all right, here's one piece of advice. So for you guys that struggle to hold trades, just close 80% of your trade and just let the rest ride. Just see what happens. Okay, just let it ride for shits and gigs. Like just say, cool, charge it to the game. Let's see what happens. Okay, once you start consistently doing that, you start to see like you're shortchanging yourself by closing trades too early. You're like, oh damn, I should really start holding my trades. Okay, but just try it. Close 80% every time you're scared. Just close 80%. If you're too scared, just close 90% and leave 10% running, and just say, cool, how far can this go? Okay, and over time you start to notice you've been shortchanging yourself all this time by closing trades too early. Okay. And I know some of you are more 2-to-1 traders, 3-to-1 traders that you just want to be in and out, 10 pips and out. But you start to realize you're shortchanging yourself a lot. Okay. So yeah, my advice for the next couple of trades that you take, close 80 to 90% and just leave 20 to 10% running and just see how far it goes. Obviously, move your stop loss into break even as well when you do that. So it's impossible for you to lose. And just see how far things ride. Okay. Trust me, once you start doing that, your confidence starts going up because you actually, once your brain sees it, okay, your brain programs you like, you know what, there's nothing to be scared of. Okay. Your brain starts seeing it and you're like, ah, actually, there's genuinely nothing to be scared of. Okay. Especially once you move your stop into profit, you've already taken partials, there's literally nothing to be scared of because one, you've secured a bag, two, it's impossible for you to lose. And now you're just like, cool, I've only got a little bit of my trade left anyway. Let's see how far it can go. Okay. So definitely try that, close 80% or 90% and just let the rest run and see what happens. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to leave you guys with for today. And then let me read the last comment. He's therefore right. Helps me a lot doing that. All right, perfect. Wise words, just charge it. I was even taking profit at 1-to-1. 1-to-1. You was taking profit at 1-to-1, bruh. So you literally give yourself 50% chance of literally winning or losing. It should be 3-to-1 minimum at least for sure. Okay, just talk fast and EU. All right, say no more, say no more. Okay, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it as that for today. Again, the only trade we really had to look at for today was this silver trade. So yeah, if it does play in, great. Okay, like I said, I'm not personally setting a sell limit, but if you guys do, then best of luck to you. But it's looking like a decent trade. So yeah, until the next time, guys, peace out.